Hi guys, so I just wanted to share with you the bundles that I got from Nail and Beauty Excellence. They're in two piles because I ordered them separately. And I just thought I'd do a swatching video and show you what I got. So this lovely pile here, and you're supposed to be in there. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, lost count, sorry. So there's 14 there, and that's two collections, although one of them I missed off, so I ordered in that. So that's 2 full collections, plus a black and a white, because I love a black and a white. So it was the £2 bottle drop, you know, so the £2 sale. So they should have, this little pile alone should have come to £153.86, and I ended up paying £34.50. £6.50 of which was shipping. So huge discount. And then my other bundle here, this has obviously the missing pink one I got from that one, and then I ordered a couple of collections from this one. So let me just count these through, sorry. So there's 20. I only got the partial bride one because some of the colours were sold out. So I changed them, but I did get an 8D magnetic set and I did get a jelly set. So this should have come to £208.81. And I paid £44.50, again £6.50 of which was shipping. I do beg your pardon. So basically, for just under £70, I have about £400 worth of gels. A huge amount. So some of my others I'm getting rid of. Some of the ones I've bought in the past that have they've been good gel polishes. I'm definitely not saying they've been bad gel polishes, but some of them don't cover quite as, I don't know, quickly as I'd like. Although with a 1-coat polish, not that these are sold as 1 coat, they're just so pigmented, it's generally all you need. I just find it helps make my services quicker when I'm offering them. And I just love the pigment and the thickness of their gels. That just does something for me, it really does. Gonna organize these off into their little groups. There we go. And bless them, so on the first order they missed this one off, completely accidental, bless them. So I popped them a message straight away, and bless them, they emailed me straight back the next morning, apologized, said they would pop that right out for me. I'm like, awesome, thank you so much. I'm placing another order if you just want to pop it in with that. And then as sorry we missed it off, bless them, they sent me a free fine liner, which is kind of awesome. I've not had a play with any of them yet. They literally came this evening, but I did open this to have a look, and look how thin that brush is. That is kind of awesome. I've not tried their fine liners because I've seen a lot of them on videos that have had, not this brand, but you know, like in general, they've been kind of thick brushes, and I kind of like my fine liners to be, you know, fine, for lack of a better term. So I haven't tried them, but I'm definitely going to have a go. So I'm just going to put you on filming pause while I organise my sticks, because off to the side I have a giant pile, and I'll be back with you. Okay, I'm quite sure I have them in my weird little piles. So we will, screw it, we'll go from this way, honestly. You think a person would be more organised, wouldn't you? So these are 4 from the bridal collection. So I did have a nosy on, but then I dawdled, and obviously this £2 sale was, you know, while stocks last. So this one is To Be My Wife, Looks like it has a really subtle shimmer in there. But I thought I'd get these swatched, and soon, because I have clients coming this week. So there's a lovely lady called Katie. She went to school with my daughter. She pops in every now and again for her nails doing. She's not somebody that wears them regularly. She's learning to be a teacher. But when she does pop in, bless her, she always returns back to me, which I think is really, really lovely. Because after COVID, I kind of, this is a lover's vow. Oh, that says magnetized. Okay, we have a magnet one in this one. 1 second then. Which one did I say that was? A lover's vow. So after COVID, I stopped kind of taking customers. I'd qualified just before it really all started. And I'd not really got around to building up a client base yet. So when COVID hit, it was quite a struggle. After that, to get people in, there was a lot more rules. You needed to take a lot more precautions. And it kind of just made me quite nervous. And then obviously we found out about my husband's health. So then I was a bit funny about having strangers in my house, because I knew we'd been safe, but you know, could I trust everybody else? And the answer was possibly not. And I mean, magnets are stuck, and you have to look out for yourself and your family. So good lordy. Right, can you see the shimmer on that? Jeez Louise. Okay, that one's not doing much. Stubborn little git. Let's try its extra sticky friend, shall we? Oh, there we go. We're moving. Oh, there we are. Look. Wow. Well, that's going in spot number 1. Holy crap. Wow. So this is from this day forward. So it's been a while since I've taken clients. Katie's easy because I know Katie. But you know, like strangers. Oh, this would be nice just as a layer in between a top coat and then this. You know, when you just want that little bit of sparkle. It's really, really cute. Highly reflective. Highly reflective. So the girl that's coming Monday, she referred her to me, bless her. Because she's like, can I have my nails done? Can you fit me in so-and-so? She's like, oh, and I have a friend. Can you fit her in so-and-so? Probably earlier. I'm like, that's absolutely fine. So since I'm starting to take clients again, it's going to be like on an evening. After I get home from my other job. But I'm kind of nervous. So I've been playing this past year a lot with hard gels, builder gels, gel polishes, and I'm kind of happy with those. And her friend wants acrylic, and it sounds so silly. That's lovely. I think this one will actually need 2 coats, but that is lovely. Yeah, she wants acrylic. And honestly, apart from the very odd, and I mean very odd, video that I have filmed for you guys, I don't think I've picked up my acrylic brush in quite a while. So I'm kind of, I don't know, weirdly nervous. We'll just see how it goes. Okay, so they are top coating off camera. I'm going to go to my pick and mixes next. That's what I'm going to call them. So these two belong in the ones I've already swatched, which I don't have a voiceover for. I literally just filmed swatches, so that part will be a shorter segment than this part. So this one is Las Vegas. So how you walk open with the heat. I still think it feels like Satan's armpit over here. Honestly. Okay, so this one will be more than a 1 coat. But that isn't always a bad thing. So one thing with these gels I always find is they are like, they're super pigmented. So to be fair, more than 1 coat isn't a bad thing because you want to make sure they cure all the way through. And this one is Ibiza. She looks very, very bright. So the other ones that you just seen were the summer collection that I did on the last nail tutorial I put up, you know, with the cute rainbows and the colours. So these belong with those other ones. Oh, hello. Look at you. Well, aren't you Barbified? Do you know what this colour reminds me of with the see-throughness? If any of you are as old as me or older. The, oh, you knacker. One sec, I just decided to stick that to the top of my lamp, excuse me. What do you remember? Ah, do you remember the inflatable backpacks? You know, the, like with the bubble pattern. I'll pop these to one side and I'll show you them all afterwards. Yeah, they remind me of that. So this one is Pillar Box. I was watching a video recently on TikTok and this guy came over from America. And he came over because he was curious about the weather. So he says he always hears people, Brits, us from the UK, complain about the weather, and we've apparently been complaining how hot as balls it's getting over here in summer. So he was curious to see, wow, see now that's 1 coat, look at that. Not a thick coat, definitely covers well. So he was curious to see how bad it actually was. And Lord, his comments had me in absolute damn stitches. So he's like, it's hotter than this back home. He's like, it's way hotter than this back home. He says, but back home, you go to the grocery store, air conditioning. You go to the library, air conditioning. You go in your house, air conditioning, people, air conditioning. And I was in absolute stitches. He's like, you have nothing over here. It's like, so when you're hot over here, you're just plain damn miserable. And I'm like, yeah, mate, we really are. He says, on one hand, though, he says, one good thing I did find was it's the easiest place ever to make friends. You just walk up to a random Brit, ask about the weather, and it will start an entire conversation and a friendship. Which just made me chuckle to myself. It's not wrong though, is he? It is a guaranteed conversation starter, so that one was love. And I'll pop those to one side. And I will top coat these ones and be back again. So, I don't know if any of you have been keeping up or seen my post about my community page on this channel. So before it was something where I could post and you could comment, but now if you're a subscriber, you can post yourself, you can post pictures, comments, things like that. So do keep checking that. And if you try one of the designs, please post it in there. I would love to see it, and I bet everybody else would too. I got some lovely messages about Chippy, the little dictator. It's nice to know other people out there have mini dictators in their lives too. Also, so this one is the jelly collection. So keep checking on there, because as I find offers, I will screenshot and post them whenever I find them. Because over the years I've signed up to quite a lot of you know, like nail brand websites and things, you know, where you get so every now and again you'll get the emails and things like that, you know, when they've got offers on. This one is but so that's how I see them. I mean, I got the email about the £2 sale, but luckily I'd actually just gone onto Instagram because I follow them on Instagram, and I had literally seen it, I think something silly like 4 minutes after she'd posted it. So I jumped right on that because I know £2 a bottle, things are going to go really, really quickly. A lot of the autumn designs I used last year, and a lot of the paints I used for nail art were from these because they were so pigmented. They were perfect to use. So like the nail with the little ghost you've seen and stuff was using all of these. I'm only going to do 1 coat of these ones because they're jellies and I'm not sure that 2 coats would actually make a difference. I may be wrong, so do not quote me on that. And if any of you have seen, I put a post on as well in the community group. So I asked some companies for PR and things during the PR drive that Nikki Nunu was doing over on TikTok. And I've been lucky enough that I've got a couple. So I kind of wanted to share the wealth a little. And over the years, through my nail mail boxes and other bits, I've got like sets and brands that, not that there's anything wrong with them, they're generally great products. It's just, you know, like when you have your favorites and you have your go-to, so you don't really try them out or give them as much time and effort as they deserve. Oh, I like you. You make a good blood. This reminds me of the Born Pretty one that I love so much. This is good for doing the black and red aura nails. You sponge it in white. I normally then colour it in red with the pigment, and then you go over with the red like this to blur your lines. So I'm doing a giveaway on there. So I'm in the last nail mail box, I got that huge Luxe Gel Professional. You know, like beginner set with the bases, the tops, the cuticle oil, the colours. It's not my favourite. I have other builders which I am pretty much a convert to and stuck on because they give me such fantastic results. So I'm not really in the market to be looking for another one or really trying it. So I thought I would pass it on to somebody that could use it. And I'm doing it that way. So basically you don't have to like follow on TikTok or anything like that. That's not a requirement because it's not really what it's about. But I've put it up there and I'm asking people to either comment themselves or to tag a nail friend or somebody they think would like it. And then I am just going to randomly, that's a really good blue. I'm just going to randomly pick a name from the pile and pop it out in the post to them. So if any of you have TikTok and wanted to head over, I'll show you what it was again so you can see. So there is 2 bases. That's not the base. There's 2 bases. That's also not a base, good lord. So there's 2 bases. There's structure bases. There's 2 colours. There's a top coat and there's a cuticle oil. I have swatched this, but I haven't used any of the others. They've just been sitting on my desk. So yeah, because it's a professional brand, so unless you have certification, you can't buy that. So I thought it'd be nice to give like a newbie or like a really good nail enthusiast a try. And it gives them access to try new products. Let me move all those over there. So if you are on TikTok, it's Kirsty Leslie Nails. No gaps, just like that. Pop over and leave a comment because you never know. And last but not least, the magnetized. I like that they've stamped magnetized on because it makes it easier to differentiate the bottles, because sometimes they can look shiny on the tops, but actually, you know, just be shiny polishes. So this is Gleam. This is what we currently look like. Now let's see what else we can do with this. Oh, there we go. Oh, sorry, that was right out of camera like a jackass, wasn't it? Are we ready? Oh, that's pretty. I will pop these against a coloured backdrop for you to see as well. So the next one is Glare. One looks to be a blue to purple shift. So I am currently sat here with a fan blowing at me. I'm not entirely sure it's making that much difference currently. It's a different kind of heat. Everyone says when you go abroad it's like always hot and sunny, but a different kind of heat. But I've never actually left the country, so I can't really be a judge of that one way or another. My point of view on that isn't really valid. Kind of lost that one a bit there. Oh no, we're back. Just shift that up a little and a little in and a little in. There. Can we get that one? Yeah. Well, okie dokie. Well, the shower was finished just in time before it got really, really bad. So no more having to run to the gym to grab a shower. I always said, I actually threw a tantrum like a 2-year-old when I found out we were getting rid of the bath, but honestly, I cannot currently complain about the shower. It's nice just to not wait 15 minutes for a bath to run and kind of just chuck myself in it. But ask me about my opinions on it in winter when my joints are all playing. This has a beautiful shift. Look at that. Did you see that? Look at that. Next up we have Burst. Do you know, I watched an awesome film last night. It seems to be quite an old, oh sorry, it seems to be quite an older one, but I've never actually watched it before. It's on the Disney Channel at the moment, called The Help. And honestly, I've never had something make me laugh so much and make me so sad at the same time. About the way the women and the people were treated. But the characters, Jesus, the characters, you need, if you have Disney or access to that show, you need to watch this show, because they are characters and a half. This is called and the scene with the pie. So the thing that made me watch it in the first place was somebody, you know, like when people post the shorts of films on like Instagram and things. Just flicking through Instagram before work in the morning, you know, like you do. And the pie scene popped up. And I'm like, okay. She's like my hero. You won't believe how many times I've wanted to do something like that to people. Or maybe not to those extremes, but still. And I thought, okay, I've got to find out what this is. So, you know, scrolling through the comments for hours on end. Until somebody had put, you know, it's The Help. It's on Disney Plus. You know, go fill your boots, knock yourself out. So off I popped. I ended up watching it in 2 halves because I put it on quite late. And I get up at like 4:45 for work every morning, so it was a little late for me. I forgot I zoomed in the camera, so I keep going out of shot. I apologise. But definitely need to watch that. Just like, yeah. I think the women on that film are some of my new heroes. So in honour of the fact that I have a real life human client on Monday, I need to clean this carpet that is my desk. But I also need to sort through a lot of stuff. So I'm thinking of doing a couple more PR bundles for people. There is a lot of products that I have that don't get used, and it is wasteful. Come on now. You stubborn little swine. So I am gonna see about doing some more PR, and I'm also thinking I will probably, you're a stubborn little fish, aren't you? I will probably do another giveaway shortly on this channel also. I'm just going to cure that one because it's starting to make me annoyed. I'm going to arrange a giveaway. I have nail art bits and bats I've bought in general. When I have been shopping and ordering online, and I've seen things and I've thought, oh, you know, I like that can go in a giveaway. So then it goes in the box, and then it goes in another box, and then some of it's just kind of sitting there. So I'm thinking about doing another giveaway shortly, going through the boxes, sorting out what's in them, and then maybe sorting them into a couple of bundles. Most definitely. I need to do something with this desk though. I wonder if I should film like a cleaning video for it. I mean, I am typically a very disorganized person, but this desk takes the biscuit. And I have to say, considering my annoying window locking habits and not you. Yes, considering my annoying window locking habits and the car key habits and the scrubbing my nails habits, I'm a very messy person. So these are all the ones that are jelly shades. That one obviously came in another kit, but still. I did give in and put 2 coats just to see if it makes a difference. It definitely does with the black. You could probably get away with the 1 coat. So that's those ones. One of the in fact, no, we'll do it this way. We will do it this way. This is what was left in the bridal collection. And you can really see the holograph on that one there. These were my sneaky reds. Slightly brighter, slightly darker. These were the random shades that I put in. The white, the black, and the salted caramel. I just quite liked that colour. It's quite a nice nude. Then I have the summer bundle. I'm trying to pinch my screen. That was the summery one. And then obviously the Las Vegas gets added into that. That's with the other one. And then this one was, I can't remember whether it's down as historic, vintage, or heirloom. Something like that. It's along those lines. But those, I really liked the shades for those. And then last but not least, and top coated, so okay, we're going to do this 2 at a time. Definitely see those better on a black background. I will have the rest of the swatches after this. You won't have me gossip mongering and pausing over them because they're already filmed. I may just do a very quick voiceover. They really do look good. So there were a few editing issues with this. I tried to load the clips onto the end of the other video and they kept telling me they were corrupted, even though I'd done nothing to them. So I had to send them from... I had to edit half on my iPad, edit half on my phone, and then join them together. So these are the other gel polishes that I got in the first haul. These are the vintagey ones. There's some really stunning shades. As you can see, these are all 1 coat, and I end up keeping them at 1 coat. Because you don't really need more. I think there was the odd shade. Their sale is still going. It was supposed to have ended, but they have decided to extend. And they have also added in base and top coats if you wanted to take a look and try some gels, especially while they're only that cheap. Yeah, the code at the checkout I believe is bottle drop. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for sticking with me, watching my swatches and listening through my blathering. Please like and subscribe, and hit me up in the comments or in the community section if there are any kinds of videos you would like me to do or try or show you. I am always open to ideas. I have a notebook full, but I can generally be really indecisive when it comes to sitting down and filming on what I actually want to film. So I have no problems taking direction. They're all named after like holiday hotspots. Stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.